In this video, we're diving into the world of CDNs, uncovering what they are, how they function, and the game-changing impact they can have on your website's global reach. By the end of this video, you'll learn why adopting a CDN is a must if you're serious about providing lightning-fast access to international users and visitors. Hi, I'm Michael from WP Rocket, the easiest and most powerful performance plugin for WordPress. On this channel, we share educational content and resources to help you make your website better, faster, and lighter. So consider subscribing if you're ready to enhance your website's performance. Okay, so what is a CDN? A CDN, or Content Delivery Network, is a group of connected servers strategically placed around the world to deliver web content as fast as possible. Now, the main goal of using a CDN is to make your websites load faster for each user by bringing the website content closer to your visitors. When you attempt to load a website on your devices, your device sends a request to the origin server to obtain the web data stored, such as the HTML script, text, CSS files, JS files, and images. The origin web server then responds by sending the contents of the website stored on the server over the internet back to your device to be displayed on your screen. In this process, the distance between devices and servers affect the loading time of the site. To understand this concept a bit clearer, let's consider an example of two users, one in Paris and another in Australia, both attempting to load an e-commerce store with servers located in Paris. The customer located in Paris shopping on the same site should experience a faster loading time as the distance to the server is shorter. Conversely, the longer distance between the customer in Australia and the same server located in Paris causes a longer loading time. This will be the same for any customer or user in locations that are further away from the server of the website they wish to connect to. Unfortunately, this can result in higher bounce rates, meaning that users are more likely to leave your site if it takes too long to load. If you're running an e-commerce store like in our example, this can also affect conversions. But that's where a CDN comes in. So let's discuss how a CDN works. A CDN cuts down the distance between Australia and the servers in Paris. Instead of delivering the content all the way from Paris, it delivers it via a connected server called a POP in Australia. Now, POPs, or points of presence, are made up of servers called edge servers that use caching to temporarily store copies of the content so a user can access it faster through a closer server. It aims at bringing static assets like text, images, CSS, JS files, and web fonts closer to the website's visitors. So instead of the user connecting to the main origin server, a CDN ensures that each user connects to a POP or edge server closest to their location for a faster loading experience. So the benefits. Why should you use a CDN? Well, there are four main benefits I'd like to highlight. First up, as we discussed in detail, a CDN improves the overall performance and loading speed for users internationally. Secondly, using a CDN enhances SEO. When it comes to search engine optimization, page speed is a crucial factor influencing page rankings, as quicker loading times result in better page rankings. Additional benefits to note are the reliability, uptime, and security. A CDN can also become a sort of firewall to protect a site from going down during a DDoS attack, which, for example, is a cybercrime in which an attacker floods a server with internet traffic to prevent users from accessing connected online services and sites. On top of that, a CDN usually serves the files over HTTPS, a secure way to exchange data between the server and the user's browser. It should also be possible to add an SSL certificate to your content delivery network so that users can make secure connections even through your CDN. And lastly, it reduces the strain on a single server to respond to multiple devices at the same time. Web hosting providers usually charge for the amount of transfer data from the origin server to the user's devices, referred to as bandwidth limit. As CDNs cache the content in the POPs, fewer back and forths are required to the origin server as needed for the data. Thus, the host server is less solicited, resulting in lower bandwidth costs. CDN impacts and performance metrics. So a common question is, how do I measure the real impact of a CDN on performance, and what are the main metrics to focus on? So let's dive into some key metrics that will clarify this for you. First up, round trip time, or RTT. This measures how fast data travels from your device to the server and back. Less RTT equals a faster website experience. Next is time to travel, or TTL. CDNs use a TTL to determine how long cache content should be stored in a POP before a new copy is fetched from an origin server. Cache hit ratio. Cache hit ratio measures how effectively your CDN serves content from the cache. A higher ratio means better performance and less strain on origin servers. An indicator of a good CDN provider is when they supply you with the analytics and reports regarding your cache hit ratio. Finally, time to first byte. This measures how long the browser has to wait before receiving the first byte of data from the server. Lower TTFB indicates a snappier site. Now, the first cause of high latency or high TTFB is distance. Therefore, using a CDN will improve the time to first byte metric by minimizing the distance and helping the content to be delivered faster on the visitor's screen. Now that you know the technical aspects of a CDN, let's talk about how to use the CDN and connect it to your website. There are 3 common ways to do this. First is a hosting provider. Many high-end hosting services offer built-in CDNs or as an additional option. Second, through the CDN cPanel. This method involves manually setting up your CDN via the control panel provided by your CDN service. But the easiest and simplest way to integrate a CDN is via a CMS using a plugin. By using a WordPress plugin, for example, you can easily optimize CDN settings directly through your dashboard. It automates the process, linking your site to the CDN in just a few clicks. Now, if you're looking for the most cost-effective and easiest CDN provider for websites, then we recommend our very own CDN, RocketCDN. RocketCDN is a powerful CDN that ensures fast data delivery across the globe. RocketCDN does all the advanced configuration, and there is almost nothing to do on the user's side. It boasts strategic geographic positions of the point of presence to ensure worldwide coverage. It's also compatible with the rest of web tools, particularly with integration to performance plugins like WP Rocket, and if you're an existing user of WP Rocket, then we offer special pricing for RocketCDN. Essentially, it's compatible with any website technology, making it easy to connect to any CMS. In fact, there is a WordPress plugin that automatically points your assets to RocketCDN. To demonstrate how simple it is to set up using the WordPress plugin, let's connect this site. First, download and install the RocketCDN plugin from the WordPress plugin directory. Next, activate the plugin and enter your RocketCDN API key provided upon subscription. Once the plugin is activated, RocketCDN automatically begins to optimize your site's assets for speed and distribution. There's no need to calculate your costs. You'll always know how much you'll be charged regardless of your bandwidth. Yep, that's right. And for each domain, our plan includes unlimited bandwidth, all CDN files automatically served over HTTPS, SSL traffic, all global POPs, and you'll also receive excellent support. Let's take a look at an example of the difference RocketCDN can make. Here's a comparison of the site loading from Paris with and without RocketCDN installed. Still not convinced? Give it a try for 1 month. You can unsubscribe whenever you like. Alright, in this video, we've explored what a CDN is, how it works, and the significant performance boost it offers, such as faster load times, improved site security, and reduced server strain. So if you're trying to ensure that your website is delivered internationally with the best performance, consider using a CDN today. But why stop there? Before using a CDN, there are other best practices that you can implement to improve performance, such as caching, code optimization, and lazy loading. WP Rocket, the easiest and most powerful performance plugin for WordPress, not only accomplishes this, but also works seamlessly with RocketCDN to deliver results. Now, if you want to learn more about WP Rocket, I'll leave the link in the description. We love covering topics on web performance, speed, and optimization, and if there are any other topics you'd like to see us break down on this channel, then let us know in the comments. In the meantime, watch this next video where we share 10 ways to speed up your website.